It's fun for the whole family, and it brings a wee bit of Scotland to the area. The Northeast Florida Scottish Games are this Saturday. Today, we get to know a couple of the people who are going to be out there, including one of the athletes. Mark Little served as a lieutenant in the Army, deployed to Iraq in 2006, where he led dozens of combat patrols. He was directly struck by 3 IEDs, and the last IED, it caused him to lose both of his legs below the kneecap. He's been awarded 2 Purple Hearts, the Bronze Star, and now he's made it his mission to show fellow wounded service members they can do anything. Mark joins us here on the morning show, along with Audie Gibson, who's the president of the Northeast Florida Scottish Games. Gentlemen, welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Audie, I talk to you all the time. I'm going to talk to Mark here for a second. So, you're at Walter Reed. You're recovering. This is back in 2007.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever think, you know, as you fast forward, you'd be an athlete of some renown?
Oh, of some renown, I don't know if that's even a fact still, sir, but that's definitely the goal. When I was laying in the hospital bed on the 3rd day of being back in the United States, a young Marine gunnery sergeant, missing both of his legs, walked in, introduced himself, and showed me a pair of his rollerblades they just made for him. At that moment, I had no doubt in my mind that not only was I going to do everything I used to do, but I was going to do more. And in doing so, part of my mission is to show my fellow brothers and sisters who've been wounded or suffering from any issues from the service that we can get out there, keep on pushing it, and do everything that we want.
And you are the driving force behind a group called Warrior 360.
Yes,
and
sir.
this is really all about telling people it's not about what you can't do.
Right.
It's about what you can do.
And that's literally everything. You can do everything. And we're a nonprofit, Warrior 360, helps start just to be there for veterans. Anything they need, financial, motivation, spiritual, physical, problem solvers, if you will. Just like in the service, out of the service, we look after each other. We'll
come back to your competition in just a bit. Audie, there is so much going on. The games seem to grow bigger and better every year.
Yeah, they really do. This year we've added a few little events. We've got the Boy Scouts have got a climbing wall, a rock wall. I need to see you go up that, by the way.
Before or after the whiskey tasting?
Well, that's on whiskey tasting's on Friday, so yeah, afterwards. We're getting bigger and better every year. Richard has blessed us with beautiful weather. It's going to be great. We've got, right now, I think we've got...
All right, tell me about some of the things.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a tabor toss. And,
like a telephone pole.
It's like a telephone pole. It goes anywhere from 16 to 20 feet and 85 to 125 pounds. And that's one of our clansmen.
Yeah.
But also you have the weight for height and weight for distance, and that's what, 57 pounds, Mark?
Yeah, it's like a car battery on a chain, basically.
Really? So, Mark, which competitions are you in?
All of them. As Highland athletes, we compete in every single competition, which is weights for distance, height, stone throw, and then the illustrious caber toss, where large men throw larger telephone poles and see how accurately we can throw it.
What's your favorite?
My favorite actually is the caber toss, because when you see a big guy with no feet walk out onto the field and pick up a tree, it gets the nail biters of the crowd going real great. And I love that moment of silence. Is he going to be able to do it? And then the crowd cheering, obviously, when the caber goes flipping.
So what's the key to balancing the caber?
It's really a lot of technique, and it helps to be hard-headed, because you're really shoving it against your temple right there. And so us military and firefighter, law enforcement types, we're good at the caber.
Yeah. Now, you know, Audie, when runners get ready for a big race, they carb up a lot of haggis before.
Oh yeah, of course. You got to have your haggis.
What other Scottish foods are going to be out there?
Well, we've got traditional Scottish foods like meat pies, forfar sausage rolls, and haggis. Plus, we have American fare for those that aren't quite as adventurous. Have a lot of vendors, clothing and jewelry items and the like.
And haggis.
And haggis. And this year also, we're going to have a photo op called An Outlander Experience for those that watch and I don't know a single woman of Scottish descent that hasn't watched Outlander. It's just, you really need to be on Outlander.
Need to be there.
Yeah,
okay.
but it's going to be a really great event.
All right, so put on your kilt. It's the Northeast Florida. You know what? Yeah, you know what the deal is about kilts. If you don't, look it up. It's Saturday at the Clay County Fairgrounds in Green Cove Springs. Festival begins at 9, runs till 10. Tickets are available at the gates. Part of the proceeds go toward local charities. And say hey to Mark when you're out there. Mark, good luck in the competition.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Audio is a pleasure.
All right.
News at 9 starts right after the break.